typically I would not be caught dead watching a Kamala Harris rally. Listening to this woman talk, it's like nails on a chalkboard. It's weird because I almost miss Joe Biden. When I hear Kamala Harris talk, it's like, this is actually worse than Joe Biden. Maybe we should have taken it easier on good old Joe. But because I have this channel now, I have to do my research because that's what I do. I like to be prepared. And I want to know what the enemy is talking about as well. When I come here and make these videos, I need to have this knowledge, I don't want to sit down and talk about things when I'm not even watching them and I don't even know what's going on. So I've been watching these Kamala Harris rallies and I've been watching Tim Walz talk. And I had the misfortune of being introduced in one of these rallies. I was introduced to Tim Walz's wife. And I thought Tim Walz was kind of weird. But boy, oh freaking boy, his wife, words cannot explain how cringy his wife is. She has that dead look in her eyes that a lot of woke white liberals have. Like they're in a sunken place. They don't even have a soul anymore. They're kind of just attached to the hive mind. And when you look in their eyes, it's like lifeless eyes. I don't know how to explain it, but I think some of you all know what I'm talking about. I feel like you can learn a lot about someone or you can tell a lot about someone from looking in their eyes. And when you look in these people's eyes, it's kind of like looking into the eyes of a shark. It's like this blank stare. The lights are on, but no one's home. It's really weird. I don't want to go too deep into it, but anyway. Tim Walz's wife took the stage during one of these little rallies, and like I said, words can explain how things happened. So I saw it, so now you have to as well. I'm going to say this. I apologize for what you're about to see, but I think it's important that Americans see this. Let's roll the clip.
I kind of liked it when she did this. Turn the page. You like that? Okay, so I need you to be with me and practice with me. What are we going to do? We're going to turn the page. Oh, pretty good. Do it again. We're going to turn the page. And we're going to turn the page. All right, so I'm going to be watching you because when I see Wisconsin, and I'm watching nationally on TV because this is a pretty important place in Minnesota. I'll help you practice with this. You just show me this. Turn the page, right? Turn the page. And you know what else that looks like? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Donald Trump. We are turning the page. 52 days and we are turning the page. 52 days and it is bye-bye, Donald Trump.
What in the heck did we just watch? It feels like we just watched a pre-K teacher lecturing the 4-year-olds in her classroom. What is it about the left? They have this weird obsession with talking to people like kids, acting like kids, wanting to teach kids weird things. There's this weird obsession to where in many cases, I don't feel like they view themselves as adults. I don't know. And I say that as someone with Reptar sitting right next to me, okay? But literally, it's just really weird, and it shows you the mentality of some of these politicians. They know that their voter base is stupid. Make no mistake about it. They know that they have a lot of low IQ voters, so they talk down to them. You can't explain this in any other way. You can't sit here and pretend like she's not talking down to the voters. She's talking down to them like they're freaking 4 or 5 years old because they think that they are on this pedestal and that they are superior. They think they're smarter and superior, as opposed to the people who are voting for them. And they know that their voter base is filled with gullible people, a lot of which have this unhealthy obsession with either teaching kids weird things or pretending to be kids themselves. So they sit here and act like this is storybook hour. You know, is this the Reading Rainbow? Or is this a rally for a woman who's trying to become president? You know what I mean? Is this a presidential rally, or is this the Temu knockoff Dollar Tree version of Reading Rainbow? I don't know. If you showed me this clip and I did not know the context, I would never really guess that this is something to do with politics. Like, I would literally think that she's sitting down talking to a bunch of children. But in many ways, I guess that's how it is. When you have people who are willing to vote for people like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, you don't go talk to them like they're intelligent beings. No, you talk to them like they're a bunch of complete dumbasses, because that's what they understand. They don't. The people there aren't there to hear about policies. They're not here. They're not there to hear about the plans for America's future. They're here to be talked to like freaking 4-year-olds, because that's what they understand. And they're happy and giddy like a bunch of seals, clapping in the crowd as if they're amazed by the freak show of a wife that Tim Walz has sitting there. Turn the page. We're gonna turn the page. It's freaking wacko weird, y'all. I don't know how to explain it. I wanted to put together a video that was more well worded, but when watching this, it's like, why even put forth the effort? This is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with freaking 4-year-olds, right? So when watching this, it's like I have things that I want to say, but it goes out of the window, because still I'm kind of surprised by how low these people have sunken, right? But it is what it is. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of this weird stuff in the future. For now, let me know your thoughts about it, though, down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell. And if you find yourself getting too worked up by all of this, remember, it's just political cinema.